Hi guys, I'm Nancy.Yang, a local real estate agent serving the Twin Cities, and I'm so excited to introduce you guys to a good friend of mine. I'm going to be meeting Amy Vang, the owner of Little Luxuries today, and we're going to learn all about her story.
Hi, my name is Amy Vang. I'm the owner and CEO of Little Luxuries Nail Lounge here in Uptown, Minneapolis.
So Amy, as I mentioned, I'm so interested to know about your backstory. I've been following your brand and watching it grow online. I've been, a multiple visitor to your nail salon as well. So I wanted everybody to learn about, just the story behind the face. Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit more about you, where you're from, how you got started?
Well, it's a very long story, so I'm going to try to make it as short as possible, okay? So I'm originally from North Carolina. My mom, I grew up in a hair salon. So she was a cosmetologist. She came here to the U.S. as an immigrant and, pursued her dreams, followed her dreams of becoming a hairstylist. And, growing up in hair salons, I helped her day in, day out with the operations, sweeping hair, washing her clients' hair sometimes, even going as far as waxing eyebrows sometimes. So when she was super behind. She also had a little nail station in there, so I would play with her nail products, and that's what really introduced me to nails. Once I, fast forward, grew up, went to school and couldn't really decide on what I wanted to pursue my career in, I had gone into phlebotomy because my dad wanted me to become a nurse. The typical Asian parents wanting you to become a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse. And I just realized that wasn't really for me. So, but I went to phlebotomy anyway. So phlebotomy, if anybody, was wondering what that is, it's just drawing blood. It's just getting a foot in the door in the medical field. So I drew blood for many years and realized that, again, I love customer service, but not really.
But it wasn't stabbing people in the arm with a needle?
Yes, exactly. I got really good at it, but it just wasn't what I could see myself doing every day. And then once I got married and had children, I realized that, I have to pursue my dreams, which was, doing nails. I loved nails. I grew up always doing my nails, and I would always go to the nail salons and get my nails done, but they never did it the way I wanted. And I would ask if they can reshape or make adjustments or do some nail art, and they would always decline my requests. So I decided I would pursue that, and the rest is history. Here we are.
That's great. And so you're married, right?
Yes. Yep.
And tell me about the name behind, or the meaning behind your name, Little Luxuries.
Okay. Yep. So Little Luxuries. Growing up throughout my life, I just never really was a materialistic person, I would say. I loved family more than anything, just spending time with family, really getting to, I spent a lot of my years trying to get to know who I was, what I'm good at. And it's nice to have luxurious things, like a nice bag, a nice car. But ultimately, when I had my children, they were what really inspired me to find myself and find out the better version of who I am. And so when I opened up this business, coming up with a name, there's so many names out there. Like, you see so many strip mall names of nails, nail salon, nail art. And I really wanted to be unique, and I really wanted to reflect who I was as a person, as a mother, as a nail artist. And for a lot of people, there are luxuries in life that they consider a luxury, which could be going to get your nails done, or which could be, like I said, a car. And for me personally, it was my children. My children are what is the most luxurious things to me. So nothing can compare. And I felt that maybe clients can relate to that. For them, it could be nails. So Little Luxuries, they are literally my little luxuries in life.
Oh, and that's how it was all born, right?
Yes, exactly. So that's how the name came to be.
That's great. Well, describe for me a little bit about your business.
Yeah.
And I'll share my first experience coming here too.
Okay, yes. So the ultimate goal for Little Luxuries is to be able to have a nail school. So I really don't want to, people ask me all the time, are you going to expand Little Luxuries? Are you going to have multiple locations throughout Minnesota? And I've realized that there's just not enough resources for nail techs. So I want to be able to have quality salon products for nail techs to be able to excel them in their career. And we'll still have Little Luxuries here as a space for clients to come and enjoy the ultimate experience. But the ultimate goal is to be able to just educate and have tools and resources for students. So that's the goal.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, and I may have mentioned this in the past, but so for a decade, while I was also growing my real estate career, I was a licensed cosmetologist. So for 10 years, actually, I worked in salons, and I actually love doing brows. I love doing nails,
Okay.
but it's very time consuming, as you know.
Yes. Yeah.
And my husband keeps wanting me to I keep buying more stuff, like this stuff to play with and things like that at home. But as a very busy real estate agent, I'm on the go. Like I'm always like sliding in, like my appointment's at 1, I'm like there at 1:01 or what.
Yes.
So, but I just wanted to tell you about my first experience coming to your salon.
Yeah.
So we were coming here actually because of my niece's bridal shower, I think. And walking in, it was amazing because like there's super sky high ceilings in here.
That's what we want everyone to
yeah,
experience.
and just like as you look around, like everything's very high quality, like the wood floors, and even just like your style, So I mean, I thought it was interesting. I think I maybe heard a snippet here and there, and like how you actually like created your salon. But was it just you and your mom, or like you and your sisters, or how did you create this entire place?
Oh my! So yes, it was just my mom and I. Actually, because I really wanted to focus more on the quality services and the luxurious feel. I want every client to come in and feeling like, wow, this is an experience, right? But then if it got too messy, too colorful, too bright, then it would kind of clash with what we're trying to do here. So we actually were just gonna go with a white, clean, all white finish. And but then again, I was debating. I really want me to show. I want part of the version of me. Who am I really to show on here? Which I am actually really a vibrant, colorful person. So then I chose purple. Purple is my favorite color. To have a few accents here and there throughout the salon. I really wanted to cater to really men and women. So when I decided purple, I thought maybe that might scare away men, but we did it. We still have men coming in here anyway. But yeah, so that was the aesthetic and the feel that we wanted here. Yes, and then so when we opened the space here, honestly, I was pregnant and I didn't have many family around here with me at the time. So my husband was busy working and I was just kind of like, my husband was like, you're crazy. You're going to go there and like paint the salon. You're going to go and, build things in there. And my mom and I were like, yeah, let's do it. We're just going to go. What else is there to do? We're building a business. So my mom and I painted the walls. We added the purple accent, the wallpaper. The floors were already here. And we really, again, just wanted to keep it really nice and chic and clean and spacious. So we built the pedicure station. So the whole pedicure station with the tiling on it. And then we had the tables here customized with a ventilation, so we had to kind of also help with all that. So yeah, we did a lot of the it was just her and I.
Yeah, exactly. So really, it's just like your personal dream, kind of like you went, your work went into all the details.
Yes.
Right?
So every single thing, like scrubbing the floors, like we really started from the bottom.
So tell me about a typical day. CEO of the company, tell me what your typical day is like.
Yeah. Wow.
what you love most and maybe what you love least about what you do.
Well, it's definitely really evolved since when we first opened. So when I first opened, my mindset was, okay, I'm a nail tech. I just want to be a nail tech, and I want to,
I just want to do nails, right?
Yeah, I just want to do nails. Yep. And I realized that it would come with so many hats. I'd be a receptionist at times. I would be a bookkeeper. I'd be, cleaning my floors. So right now, 4 years into the business, I pretty much operate, most of the behind the scenes. I don't get to do nails as much anymore. I hop in on days where I have to fill in. Like today, I was receptionist, and then some days when my nail tech's behind, I'll hop in and do nails. But yeah, my day-to-day operations are, I wake up, check my emails, make sure everyone's showing up to work, and make sure our inventory, I still keep track of inventory. I still do all the trainings here along with my manager. She helps assist in that. But I really want that personal one-on-one with all my employees here. I want them to know exactly why we do what we do. I want them to feel the connection between them and I. That way, when they're doing nails, they understand the purpose of what we're doing here, which is really giving our clients the top-notch luxurious experience in a nail salon. So
that's great, because it sounds like what you want to do is create a place where people can really come and relax, take a load off, and really enjoy a luxurious service like a nail service.
Yes.
But also you're also creating your own family behind the scenes in terms of like who is servicing all of your clients, right?
Yes, exactly. Because we're a small business. We're not a big corporation. But I really want, again, just to create that experience for clients to have that one-on-one with their nail tech, and that for them to not feel like we're just a typical strip mall nail salon. Because you can go to those nail salons anywhere. But we want you to be able to bring your friends and family here and feel like it's the ultimate experience.
Yeah, and it's fun and exciting.
Yes, yep, exactly.
That's great. So, well, I would tell you, Amy, as long as I've known you now, just seeing all the things that you've done in your life and as your business has been flourishing, you are definitely a woman of grit.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess maybe on a lighter note, Could you think of an experience or like maybe a memorable experience with a client?
We recently had Suni Lee in here. Last year, actually, not recently, but it's been a year, and that was one of the greatest experiences for all of us here in the salon.
Oh my gosh, how amazing!
Yes. Before she went to the Olympic trials, we reached out to her because we knew we'd always seen that she had her nails done. So we just thought we'd give it a shot and reach out to her.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought maybe she randomly came in, but
no,
you guys are like, oh, that's awesome.
Yep, we reached out to her and we were like, hey, Suni, do you want your nails done? So this was before she blew up, right?
Yep.
And she agreed. So, you know, we thought at that time, like, it was just so wonderful to be able to gift her some nice nails before we went to the trials. And yeah, and then she made it, right? She made it to the Olympics, and we just reached out to her again to see if she would want to get her nails done for the Olympics. And yeah, so, you know, it was such an honor to have her here because now she's made history. And to know that she's also Hmong and, you know, made history and made it in the books. And we're just so blessed and honored to be able to do that for her.
That is so great. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Suni has gone on to really, you know, put a stamp in the history books.
Yes, exactly.
What I really want you to do is share with your viewers any advice that you'd give either a young entrepreneur or even yourself, a younger version of yourself, if you were to be able to start out over again.
If you have a dream, just go for it. Don't let anyone stop you. If you're passionate about something, don't follow it and don't do it for the money because the money will never be enough. Definitely, you're going to experience failure, disappointment, and people are going to try to weigh you down.
But I'm definitely going to keep that thought though, what you said. It's interesting. It's like, if you don't follow your dream, no matter what you're doing, the money will never be enough. And that is so true.
Yes,
right?
yes,
That's so true.
Eventually, when you follow your passion and your dreams, the money will come. It'll come naturally.
Absolutely.
Right, so.
And that's actually exactly why I love doing what I do.
Yeah.
And, you know, first off, you know, Amy, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule.
Yes,
I know
no
you're
problem.
wearing like 30 different hats at different times. And,
Yes.
and one thing I want to share with our viewers actually is that recently I helped Amy and her husband Lee and their family actually go through the whole building of their dream home.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Nancy. We are just so thankful to have you in our lives, okay?
Oh,
yes,
of course.
You have become like a family too. So
Yes.
we appreciate you so much.
Oh, of course. I remember at one point when I first met you, you had said, well, one day I'm going to go back to North Carolina and build my dream home there. I'm like, oh, that's so sad.
I know. Yep.
But yes, I'm so happy that you guys were able to, you know, get your home, and it's huge. And now I hear your mom's moved in.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes.
So,
yes. So thank you, Nancy. You started here as a client, and I was like probing at you, Nancy. Where should I buy a home at? What areas? And this is before you became my official realtor. Okay.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you taking the time in the beginning to just.
Oh, of course.
Just you know. Because when we moved here from North Carolina, we didn't really know the area. I came here focusing on trying to open a business and finding a location. And the last thing I really wanted to do was buy a home here because we were planning to move back to North Carolina. But, you know, thank you so much for your time. The ease of buying a home and showing us all over Minnesota to find our dream home.
Of course, it's all in the journey, right? Just
Yes.
like business, it's all in the journey.
Yes, exactly.
Well, guys, that's Amy Vang of Little Luxuries. You know, I want to thank her again for all of her time today, sharing with us her story. But don't forget to make your appointment and plan it in advance. But she's, you know, they're open every day.
Yes, and thank you so much, Nancy, for taking your time today to interview me. And if you're looking for a realtor, make sure to hit up Nancy.Yang. She has changed my life tremendously and my family's life. So,
you're
yes,
so sweet.
I'm really just so thankful for you. And yes, it was just such a great experience. So, and if you get a chance, follow us on Instagram, Little Luxuries Nail Lounge, or on Facebook.
Located right in Uptown, an iconic, right across the street from Calhoun Square. And, you know, make sure that you make an appointment today.